Hello and welcome to the Oxventure D&D podcast. It is a D&D actual play podcast where we listen to episodes of Oxventure and talk about them. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jane Douglas.
And I'm the other host, Andy Farrand. Welcome. Are we listening to D&D today?
No, Andy. In fact, today we're here to talk about the very future of Oxventure.
Cool.
Cool.
Like in space or?
No. Well, if you'll just hold your horses, I've got talking points from producer Zach here.
Oh man,
we're going to talk about what's to come for Oxventure. Don't worry, don't fear.
This isn't one of those scary about the future.
Yeah, no, this isn't like your mum and dad want to have a talk with you.
We
You're not in trouble.
Yeah,
but things are going to change around here.
You have two Christmases, so that's good.
It's nothing like that.
No.
It is also an episode of the podcast because we're very aware that it's been a while. It's been a damn minute since the last episode of this podcast.
Touch base.
Someone told me that podcasting is all about, regularity, frequency, and
who told you that?
Someone who knows stuff about podcasts, I expect.
Not me.
Anyway, hi. Sorry, it's been a while. We're putting this out both as a video on the Oxventure YouTube channel, youtube.com/Oxventure, and here.
In your ears.
If we sound a little different, that is why we're in the same room together. Yeah. Same studio together.
Yeah, if you want to see what we look like while saying these words, you can look at it on youtube.com/Oxventure.
You don't have to though. I look pretty normal today, not even in a D&D costume.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Goosebumps t-shirt if you want to see that.
Yeah, you do actually want to see Andy's sweet Goosebumps.
My Escape from Horrorland t-shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Have you been doing? I don't want to bury the lead, but I also do like a little chit chat at the top of the show. So just a little taste of chit chat. Wait. Hang on, it has been a while. Don't forget about the podcast network, which we call home, as if you could.
Oh yeah.
It's called, what's it called?
It's Geek Media.
It's Geek Media. Geek Media is the podcast network from IGN Entertainment, home of all the IGN Entertainment podcasts.
Yeah.
Such as
Podcast Unlocked, which Mike is recording an episode of right now next door. We can hear him through the wall.
In actual fact, Mike is over there doing some podcasting.
Mike will be on Podcast Unlocked
with
soon.
those folks.
So listen to that.
But yeah, that's Geek Media. How about Andy Farrand Media?
How about me?
What media have you been engaging with? That's usually what we talk about, isn't it?
We do mostly talk about that.
Talk about media.
You and I went to look at Ray Fiennes' Bone Temple.
Yeah, we went to the Ray Fiennes Bone Temple.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty great.
I would join Ray Fiennes' Bone Temple cult.
It was. So if you don't know about Ray Fiennes' Bone Temple, which is just such a great thing to say,
visit.
It's like, you know how Tolkien said Celador was the most
I think it's quite hard
pleasing.
Because I always have to remember every time I see Ray Fiennes' name written down, I have to remind myself that it's not Ralph Fiennes. So
it's Ray Fiennes.
So it's actually not that easy to say.
Celador was apparently the most pleasing combination of syllables to say, but I think it should be replaced by Ray Fiennes' Bone Temple.
Fine, all right. I'm not going to fight you on that.
Yeah.
I've got to pick my battles.
The most pleasant thing to say.
So it's a sequel. Latest 28 days later.
It's a sequel to 28 years later.
Yeah. Which only came out last bloody year.
Yeah, it picks up where that ends.
Literally, yeah.
And it's not hugely a zombie film, really.
I mean, there's more zombies than your average movie.
Yeah, but it's mostly a sort of character study of Ray Fiennes' character, who's a doctor, and a big zombie who is called Samson, and also an insane man dressed like Jimmy Savile. Yes.
Yeah, it is that. I think that there's a long tradition of zombie movies actually being about what people do in the post-apocalypse.
Movie is about zombies, is it?
No, exactly.
It's about the real zombies.
The real monsters was us.
Yeah,
all along.
Or consumerism.
Have you seen that there are people, and I say people, it may literally be like one or two people, not an entire like Gen Z trend, but people in some quantity dressing as Jimmy Savile going to like US screenings of the Bone Temple.
Yeah, well, to be fair, like I don't think Jimmy Savile was really a sort of figure in American popular
Google
culture.
Is a thing.
But yeah, Google is a thing.
Google is a thing.
You can find that out.
Who was Jimmy Savile? You could Google it right now. I mean,
yeah, that's true. But they don't say Jimmy Savile in 28
No, they say Jimmy
later.
Crystal.
He's Lord Jimmy Crystal.
But I was thinking about this, and we're not going to do spoilers, so don't worry. You know, we're not going to be on this forever, and also we're not going to do anything majorly spoily. Although I guess you could consider them spoilers from the first film, but the first film's been out months, okay? Jimmy Crystal might be how that guy remembers actual Jimmy Savile's name.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Because the only trace of Jimmy Savile left in the post-apocalyptic Britain might be in the mind of this guy who only knew about him as a small boy.
That's a good point, because
it's not necessarily an alternate universe. It's just like,
and at one
Crystal
point
is the thing that he remembered.
At one point, he's talking about the Teletubbies, and he calls them the Teletummies.
Does he?
And he says it's because they have tellies in their tummies, and I'm like, that does make sense.
Yeah, so he's maybe misremembered a bunch of stuff because of all the trauma of being a child.
The zombie apocalypse.
The 28 years ago zombie apocalypse. So there's that cleared up. It's flawless when you think about it.
Yeah,
it's a wild, weird, very unpleasant movie in many ways. Very grotesque, gruesome.
It's hard to recommend to people who aren't usually into this sort of thing because of the amount of sort of torture. And
you can't be like, yeah. I know you don't usually like horror movies, but this one you got to check out.
This one you do have to get through a lot of flaying scenes, but if you can get through that, some good stuff in there.
I think Ralph Fiennes' character is like, as a sort of icon of like compassion and civility and like erudite, like knowledge.
This is the thing,
in
right?
the apocalypse. This is a wonderful character.
This is the thing. I feel like I would love my dad to see the Bone Temple, because I feel like my dad, Ralph Fiennes' character, is what my dad would be like.
Oh my God.
As like a retired
Andy's dad.
GP.
I hope you're listening to this.
But
that's the greatest compliment your son will ever
He will never
you.
sit down and watch
no, of course not.
12 minutes of people being flayed alive.
No, he certainly will not. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. But 10 out of 10, highly, highly recommend. Mm-hmm. I really liked it. It was weird, and I will be thinking about it for some time in terms of what it's about. Because, we got to get into the, as media pundits.
Sure.
Someone was talking about like what it's about, among other things, weaponizing nostalgia and how badly wrong that can go.
Yeah.
Right. In that there's this, the tagline is like, fear is a new faith. And they've built this sort of violent cult around Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Completely misunderstanding his legacy,
mm-hmm.
I suppose. And weaponizing nostalgia and weaponizing a sort of misunderstood, misremembered vision of the past is very pertinent for today's times. And
and the fact that, like, I think the wildest thing about the 28 years later thing is that the rest of the world's just fine. And Britain is the only island that has this.
I think that's my favorite thing about this vision.
But also it's got, like, in the first of these 28 years later movies, you see this community that still has like pictures of the Queen on the wall, and they're still hearkening back to this sort of like perceived golden age of the British Empire and stuff. Whereas like it's clearly the worst place in the world because everywhere else has got like Amazon Prime and DoorDash and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also watching a lot of other things, but I'm also aware that we've promised to talk about the future of Oxventure, and this has all been very like zombie movie so far.
Yeah, or like we can talk about like one other thing each.
Okay. Well, you go first then. I feel like you've got something in mind.
No, I've been reading more books because
You think you're better than us?
Yeah. So no, because I fell behind on reading last year, and I'm like, I'm going to get an app and like track my reading, and I'm going to try and read a book a week this year.
Are you on track?
How many
books have you read? Wait, how many weeks are we in? 3. Have you read 3 books?
I've read 4 books.
Whoa!
So
you take a week off.
I know, but I've started another one. I started Congo by Michael Crichton.
Nice. Oh, I mean that'll be a page turner.
Yeah, it's a page turner, and it's one of those like quite nicely sized paperbacks that you can hold with one hand.
Nice.
So I can just sort of be like, on the train or in the bath or whatever,
it's
just
like
reading.
I'm reading Congo by Michael Crichton.
Yeah.
You fall out of a 90s time hole.
Yeah, well, he was a very popular novelist. I'm interested. 90s, and I don't think I've read any of his books apart from Jurassic Park. Fair. So I was like, I just want to get a handle on Crichton.
Yeah.
But no, I read a Stephen King collection called You Like It Darker, which is an interesting Stephen King short story collection because they're all from like 2021, so it's full of references to COVID and stuff, which is really unusual in Stephen King's writing. So I read that. I read Tim Curry's autobiography Vagabond, which obviously very interesting life that he's led. And then I read a book by a Japanese YouTuber called Yuketsu called Strange Houses.
Oh, I know that.
Which was it was really interesting, but also it was quite quick to read because it's got a lot of floor plans of houses. So it's basically like a mystery about a family and why their house is the way it is and stuff. And it's about like discovering things in the floor plans, which is interesting. And I read a book by Grady Hendrix called The Final Girl Support Group, which I thought was a really good premise. I thought the execution wasn't like quite what I was hoping for, but I still enjoyed it. I still think it's worth a read.
It's about a bunch of final girls.
Yes, and then a killer starts killing the final girls.
And so it's who's the final girl among the final girls.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah. Right. So that's my book reviews.
Oh, well done. This was Andy's reading corner.
My reading corner. Expect more from it this year because I've got to read.
He's going to read one a week.
I'm going to read one a week.
Okay. Well, I hosted a piano concert last weekend. So you think you're better than me?
No, I didn't say that. You said it. All right, if we're going to like high culture, piano concert definitely wins.
I'm here to fight you. No, I just wanted to name drop Piano Fantasies music from Square Enix.
It's great. It's not that I don't want to host piano concerts. No one asks me. If someone asked me, I would definitely do it. But it
was very out of my wheelhouse, if that helps. It was not like I do this all the time. I just thought, like it's nice when you do something you've never done before.
Yeah,
and
I imagine it is.
It's quite nice that landed at the beginning of the year because I'm like, maybe this is a year where I'll do lots of things that I've never done before.
Yeah, you've already done that, and so you can take the rest of the year off.
Yeah, there you go. I'm done. That's my
Toast.
one. I've been outside of my comfort zone, and now I'm retreating to inside of my comfort zone for the remaining months of 2026.
Yeah. All right, if any other piano concerts need hosting, I'll do it.
Andy's up.
I'm up.
Right. Speaking of plans for the rest of the year.
Good segue.
Get ready for the future of Oxventure. It's coming at you fast.
Yeah, coming at you. What do we got?
Broad changes. Do not panic. Producer Zach has written down here.
Broad changes.
No one panic. Oxventure isn't going anywhere. Oxventure will continue, but it is changing.
Stronger than ever.
Yeah, starting later this year, we will be transitioning to a bi-weekly release model. Now, what is your understanding of the word bi-weekly?
Twice a week.
No, incorrect. That's the wrong version of bi-weekly. The other one.
No,
the version that is alternating weeks.
The bad
Once a fortnight. What's your understanding of the word fortnight, Andy?
Fortnight's that shooter game. So we will be broadcasting episodes exclusively in Fortnite.
This info dump is going terribly. We will be
like a Travis
we'll be bringing out a new episode of Oxventure every other week at least.
Yeah, you'll remember during the pandemic we were streaming every other Friday. So that was our cadence during 2020 and 2021. It'll be the same here. We'll be every other Friday.
Yeah,
Oxventure.
Yeah,
back to Friday.
So there'll be no more big gaps between seasons. Is the idea.
There
will be Oxventure
ongoing
all the time, every other week. And that's with a view to, never just leaving you too long without any Oxventure. So rather, we'll still have seasons, among other things, but those seasons won't be followed by a big empty tumbleweed silence.
While we produce the next thing. Yeah, hopefully it should be a nice ongoing cadence so you can always have some Oxventures to look forward to.
But first, there's Wyrdwood. Now, Wyrdwood is not going to be bi-weekly. So we're going to be transitioning gently from the current situation to the next model. But we wanted to let you know, we want to keep you in the loop. So the next thing you can expect to see from Oxventure on the YouTube channel and here on the podcast is Wyrdwood Season 3.
The final season.
Wyrdwood Season 3 is the final season of Wyrdwood. Have we said that before?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. Jesus Axe shaking his head.
But yeah, we'll be wrapping up the current Wyrdwood storyline.
Exclusively here on the Oxventure podcast and video podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll be wrapping up the current Wyrdwood storyline in the next season. We've already started filming it. It's going super well and we're having a lovely time.
It's going to be a thrilling conclusion.
Please
genuinely.
Look forward to it.
Yeah. Big swings, big emotions, and, just everything bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger and gooder. Wyrdwood will continue to release weekly as it always has, and you can expect Wyrdwood Season 3 this spring after we conclude. Andy, what tour is this? Our tour.
Oxventure
the live
tour.
Yeah. Tales from the Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I feel like I set you up for a...
What tour is it? The Oxventure tour.
Correct. Well, it's Tales from the Guild, isn't it?
Tales from the Guild. We're playing in London at the Hackney Empire, and then we're going to be playing in Birmingham and Manchester. It's going to be Tales from the Guild show, so all your favourite characters from the original Oxventurers Guild. We're talking Prudence, Merylwen, Egbert, Dob, and Corazon, with Johnny Chiarini guiding us as our ringmaster through the glorious chaos of the original Oxventurers Guild. Yeah,
it's time for a reunion. Time to dig out my Prudence robes.
Oh God, my Corazon stuff is somewhere.
Get him.
It's somewhere.
It's soon. At that time of recording, we are imminently going to be playing D&D, Oxventure's Guild D&D on stage. So
it's coming up.
You got to dig out your Corazon stuff. So we are looking forward to seeing you if you are going to be there. If you're not going to be there, you will catch those episodes here on the podcast.
On the podcast.
And on the YouTube channel.
On YouTube.
After Wyrdwood. So Wyrdwood first. Right. Then.
What's next?
Those shows, the live tour shows, will begin our bi-weekly cadence. Then starting this summer, we are revisiting a system we played last year. All right. We loved it so much that we are mounting a full season with this new system. Can you guess what it is yet?
I can.
Later this summer, we will bring you, Andy, what is it?
It's Daggerheart.
Yay!
That's right.
Hey!
You remember we did a Daggerheart one-shot. It's on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll put a little card link to it now so that you can see that. But yes, we'll be doing a full season of Daggerheart with myself, Jane, Mike, Ellen, and Johnny Chiodini as our Dungeon Master. Are they a Dungeon Master in Daggerheart? Do they have a special name?
It'll be some...
Game Master.
Game Master.
See, the Imaginarium of Matthew Mercer came up with that. Game Master.
All right.
It's a great system. You can see us playing it, as I said, on the channel or listen to it on the podcast. And some of us will be reprising our roles. Some of us will be making new characters. Maybe we'll all be making new characters. It is actually not decided yet, but we'll see.
We're still in the relatively early stages of preparing that campaign. Or I say we're in the early stages. I think Johnny and Zach are a little further down the road. Preparing our return to celerity.
Yeah, but we had such a good time playing Daggerheart when we played it the first time, and we really wanted to return to that world that Johnny made in that one shot. And so that's what we're going to do. That's going to be our next big Oxventure series, and that's coming this summer.
And the season, friends, it's going to be supersized. It's going to be 12 episodes. So we've been thinking and thinking about how we do seasons. Like how many episodes they are and how long they run for and how frequently they roll out. And bi-weekly for 12 episodes, we think is going to give us the space we need to play in.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're going to be with these characters for a long time. Hopefully we make good ones.
Yeah, because you're going to have to play it for at least 12 episodes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that series, Oxventure Daggerheart,
it's coming up.
Full title TBC, will run from this summer until this winter, all being well. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then it'll be something else after that.
You like it. If everyone hates it, we'll do something else. You won't hate it. It'll be good. You'll like it. Why are you staring at me?
I don't know.
Sit. Now you say something.
Going forward, we want to think about seasons of a campaign as like self-contained, like full featured stories, right? So we're not thinking in terms of season 2s necessarily. So after Daggerheart, who knows?
Who knows?
Something new, something fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Always keep you guessing what we're doing next and hopefully finding stuff that you really enjoy.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, do you do some talking points?
Oh, your laptop.
Yeah, I can trust you.
Nice. All right.
Oh, no, he's got my laptop.
Get your banking.
Oh, no.
Transfer.
Hacking my mainframe.
Hacking the mainframe. And also, when you listen to this or watch it on YouTube, we will have just announced another live show on October the 10th this year. We're going to be doing Dread live with Big Jenga at the Bloomsbury Theatre in London, which is where we did our Oxventure show last year. It's a great theatre, and Dread is a really fun game, and I think it's going to make for a really good live show.
There's so much chat in the chat right now about how big a Jenga set. How big is too big for Jenga?
How big a Jenga set
So there will
be
a very large Jenga set of some description on stage, and we will be pulling blocks out of it in order to determine who lives and who dies.
We have genuinely discussed having to get a stepladder for Ellen to be able to play.
And also safety concerns. Like, at what point does the theatre say, no, this is a health and safety nightmare. You might crush someone to death with a Jenga block.
Yeah, I mean, these things could be heavy.
We'll find out. And you can find out.
Someone may die for real. And you're going to want to be there to see that.
You're going to need tickets.
Yeah.
Because they won't let us upload it to YouTube if someone dies.
If someone dies for real, you can put a black box over it. And as long as YouTube's content robots don't determine that it's a body, it's fine.
Andy, what were the really pertinent details about this show?
Dread.
Yes.
October 10th.
Yes.
Tickets go on sale 4th of February. That's tomorrow morning. If you're listening the day this podcast episode goes live, there's a link on the screen right now and in the description of this podcast/YouTube video. And the show will be filmed and it will go out on YouTube later in accordance with the 2-week rule that we have just vouchsafed to ye.
Okay. That's a lot of information. That's more information than I think we've ever dropped into the Oxventure podcast.
It's educational.
Yeah, I feel educated. I hope you do.
Information packed. So that's what we've got on the slate so far. We're talking Wyrdwood Season 3. We're talking Daggerheart. We're talking 2-week release schedule. I'm talking a Dread live show coming your way later this year.
What are you looking forward to most?
I don't kind of Dread. I'll be running Dread, FYI.
Okay.
With these folks playing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to write another spooky horror story.
I want to get Daggerhearted.
Get daggered in the heart.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
No, I am very excited.
It's going to be more big swings, more big feels.
Yeah, it really no feels. Total chaos all the time. Don't feel anything. No, it really plays to our strengths, Daggerheart, I think.
Yeah,
and I can get new dice. That's the main thing for me. It's
going to be delightfully silly. In the sort of the OG Oxventurers Guild mold, I think. But who knows what it's going to be? We'll be discovering it together.
I think it'll be very silly. And I get some new dice. Matthew Mercer, if you'd like to send me some cool dice. I forget what I said earlier about the Games Master thing. It was just a joke. But if you've got some cool dice.
Do you know who has got some cool dice? Us, Andy.
Yeah.
Stored outside Xbox.com.
That's right. You can get your hands on
the Consequences glitter dice.
Consequences dice.
They're gorgeous.
The 60 skeletons. I think we still have a few of those left. Not many.
Some remain.
Not many remain.
The skeleton inclusions.
So if you want to keep your collection up to date.
And there's a new t-shirt.
Move fast.
Do it for the plot shirt.
Do it for the plot shirt.
Do it for the plot.
As well.
It's good.
So check those out.
Yeah. The Oxventure podcast, meanwhile, will return. When will we be back? We'll be back.
We'll be back for Avengers Doomsday.
Avengers for Oxventure's Doomsday.
Yeah. No, we'll be back with Wyrdwood, right?
Yes. The next time you hear these voices, they will be introducing Wyrdwood, the final season.
Or you could watch our YouTube channel of video game stuff, please. Please do
that. Okay, the next time you will hear from the Oxventure podcast will be Wyrdwood, episode 1 of the final season.
Yeah, we're going to find out what's going on.
This is our end game.
With Nicol the Heresiarch and Robin and Morven. And other characters, all the others, what they're up to. As well.
I am so excited for Wyrdwood to go out because I think we have never role played as hard.
Yeah,
and it was something. It was really something.
Yeah, I mean, it was heavy.
Sometimes it was heavy, sometimes it wasn't heavy, but it was big swings and it was big feels, and that's what I'm here for. Damn it! So
this is the only time Jane gets to feel feelings.
Yes, thank you. So if you want to be there,
set your calendars for Wyrdwood, which doesn't have a release date yet, but it is spring.
March.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching / listening, depending on which one you're doing. And we will see you again soon. And if you've got any comments, put them in the comments here and we'll look at them and read them in the next one.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think of all these plans.
Bye.